Byzantine Castle, Kavala. The successive historical phases of Kavala city are reflected primarily in its defense system. Its walls were constantly renovated, maintaining approximately the same layout from their foundation in the 5th century BC until they became obsolete at the end of the 19th century. Kavala's fortification reveals three main construction phases: the ancient, the Byzantine, and the Ottoman, dominating today. It consists of an outer ward that rises on the steep coastline and an interior that defines the Acropolis. Following the peninsula's shape, the external ward forms a triangle with two sides forming the coastal wall, while the third one forms the terrestrial wall, with the inner side including the Acropolis ward. In the 16th century, the city acquired an additional new defensive ward, part of which is preserved today on the northeast side. The castle, the former Acropolis of the ancient and Byzantine fortifications, which overlooks from the top of the Panaya Peninsula at the height of about 70 meters, is radically repaired by the Ottomans after the city's fall in 1391, when the Turks conquered Christoupolis, former name of Kavala, after a siege. From the various phases of the Byzantine fortification, a few features remained. The only five-sided tower, a part of the dividing wall, small wall sections next to the two gates of the outer ward, and so on. The new Acropolis incorporated the ruins of the older one in its construction, and as it seems, followed its form, layout, and extent in general terms. In the inner ward, there are areas necessary for the fort's defensive function: the water tank, over which a small mosque was built, ruined today, the ammunition and food store, which was later turned into a prison, the guards' accommodation, and the central cylindrical tower. There were towers in the four corners of the inner ward, today demolished. The castle is still in relatively good condition and has begun to be part of city life after a long period of abandonment. Of course, it never ceased to be an attraction, a place for walks whose ramparts offer a magnificent view of Kavala and the surrounding area. The monument, formerly a defensive fortress, administrative center, and a place of exile and imprisonment, adapts to the requirements of the modern city and undertakes a new function as a place of recreation and cultural activities. In the outdoor ward, where an open-air theater of 400 seats has been created, concerts, theatrical or dance performances, and children's group games are organized, while various exhibitions are hosted in the prison and outpost.